All right, everybody, we are live on all platforms now. It should refresh here. I'm hoping. Of course, it's YouTube, so. There we are. All right, we're live everywhere. And you can either chat here or you can join our Discord. The link is discord.WitWGARA.com. So should we try have some plain water? You need water?
No.
Try an energy drink and then have chips and then another energy drink. And then, okay. I think we should start with
the Jolly Rancher.
The acidic one? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh god, it's blue raspberry. Why did you?
The face.
The face. Alright. So I do have my stuff set up.
Now I do have a story that I'm going to be telling you. You don't know about.
Oh?
Dealing with this.
Uh-oh. Alrighty then. That's a scary thought. That's a big scary thought when it comes to you having a story, because, you know.
Oh yeah, because you're going to be making another face.
Oh no. Alright, so we have clear glasses so you guys can see the color. I made sure they were nice and shiny, so you could see exactly what color they were.
What shade of blue it is that you will be tasting.
Yeah.
Okay, so, we ready?
Yeah.
Hello, today we are trying Jolly Rancher C4. So this is the energy drink, and it's supposed to taste like a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher. And as some of you may or may not know, Mr. Dargon has mental issues with the color blue.
Well, more like PTSD. Oh, it's not blue. That's good. They didn't add food dye, which is a good thing.
So a little background for it's as clear as water.
Yeah. It's not. It doesn't just taste blue. It's sour blue. Like.
So the C4 has there was blue and green Jolly Rancher drink, and I was taking care of my mom, and we went uptown and we got these from the Dollar General uptown. Well, this it was these because I did get a green and I got a blue, but I drank the green when I was at my mom's house.
That would have been my favorite.
I know, which is why I drank it and saved this one for this video.
Here, that is so fun. I love the sour apple.
There was only one, otherwise I would have gotten multiple. But there's only one.
We should take.
And I figured that you would not like this one, so I only got one can of it. But it was like 7 cans of the blue. And only one of the green. So, and being somewhat short on funds due to buying a bunch of other shit, I only got one of each. And I drank the one that I knew that you would like. Just to get your reaction of this one on camera. Because that's how marriage works.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad.
Oh, it's got sucralose in it, too. Oh. Analyze.
Yeah, analyze it, love.
So it has a strong sucralose aftertaste. It might have aspartame in it, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's sucralose, like Splenda. I want to blow on it before I drink.
Yeah, it says 0 sugar.
Yeah, it's sucralose. I can taste it. To me, sucralose tastes like that, like astringent aftertaste you get from drinking something that has matcha in it. Like it lingers. Is it sucralose? It's going to be like one of the last ingredients because they don't need a lot of sucralose for it to be sweet. I usually look about halfway down. And the sour is like that weird sour that makes your glands under your ears feel weird.
Yeah, sucralose.
Hey, you need. Yeah, I can taste sucralose. I can almost tell it immediately when there's sucralose. I can't drink a whole lot of it because it'll give me a headache if I drink a lot of sucralose too. Because my body thinks it's sugar and then like activates my brain and then there's no energy for it, so I get all kinds of headaches from drinking it. Because that's basically what sucralose is. It's like it gives you the sensation of sweet, but it doesn't give you any of the calories. So it's actually bad for your brain to drink it on a regular basis. So I'm trying to see what flavors, and I'm like, first thing I get is sucralose and blue. By the way, blue raspberry is a copyrighted like chemical concoction made up by soda shops way back when they started separating esters for flavors to make different sodas taste like fruit that had no fruit or anything other than sugar and acid in them. So blue raspberry is like one of the first 7 completely artificial flavors. Like one of the first is Tutti Frutti, which is what's in Juicy Fruit Gum, and then Tutti Frutti became bubble gum, and then the bubble gum without the mint became Juicy Fruit. I'm not. Don't force. I take another and let it sit on my tongue, and
Let's sit and mold to your mouth.
it has a strange little bit of lemon, like lemonine. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
there's a little bit of extra citrus to it, but I think C4, its base energy thing is like a citrus. So it's like their base citrus drink with the blue raspberry on top of it. So it does kind of taste like the blue Jolly Ranchers. I don't have a good reference because I hate them. Like, if I see the blue Jolly Ranchers in the package with the rest of the Jolly Ranchers, I will take them out because they make everything else smell like the blue Jolly Rancher. Because whatever ester or whatever they use to make it taste like blueberry, which isn't blueberry, it's so pungent. It's like when you try and put, like, when you put too much absinthe in a alcoholic drink. It, like, takes over the whole thing with just a little bit too much. So it's the same kind of thing.
But it's so funny.
If you say so. Okay.
I definitely do.
Do you want to drink the rest of it?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to drink that. I don't have a bunch of cap. Do you want to save that one?
No, I'm going to drink it.
Oh, okay. Well, but we need glasses. That's why I was saying. I don't have another of that type of glass. I can pour it in here. I just washed this one. Okay. I'm putting a cap on it just because we're going to try other stuff. The other stuff isn't fizzy, so I'm not worried about capping them. Plus, I don't think the caps fit these, because these are the same size as the tall boy Red Bulls.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's do this first.
Yeah, we're going to try a snack. Go ahead and do the today we're trying part, because I can try and flip it somewhere. Somewhat meaningful. So these I believe are like the actual.
Hello. Today we are trying something that I've not actually seen in the store, and I usually don't look at just plain dipping chips because we're not really much a chip and salsa kind of people. But I seen this on when I was looking for chips for our daughter, and I seen Lay's has a bunch of other flavors, and then I seen this mixed in with that. I'm like, lightly seasoned tortilla chips.
So I'm guessing these are gonna have like a like a cumin type.
Get one. They smell good.
They do smell good, but I'm trying to place that spice. I'm pretty sure turmeric is the coloring. Part of the flavoring too. A little bit of cumin.
Mm-hmm.
There's something else that's almost like a curry leaf flavor. I believe it is cilantro, which is a type of cilantro that's a little bit more bitter flavored. It might say a coriander, because I believe it's the cilantro type plant.
Salt, paprika, spices, and garlic powder. I taste the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
These are fucking good.
They are. They're lightly seasoned. They're like the kind of butter you get when you get butter or microwave popcorn. Lightly butter. Even when it says movie theater butter, it's not.
These are good though. Mm-hmm.
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 Baby, you want a bowl? Yeah, those are good. I can say they would be good with like a paste picante type. Something here, let me
What?
roll the edge down.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use it later.
They're nice and flaky.
They are. They are a solid chip where I could see using them as a dipping chip and them not breaking.
Right.
But they are like a fluffy crunch.
Yeah.
So it's really crazy. They're not really expensive.
I like
but
them
they're a
because
high quality chip.
they used corn flour and cornmeal. Most of the like Doritos and stuff, they use mostly cornmeal and wheat flour, which makes it hard.
Yeah.
This is like fluffy because it's like the corn flour is still soft after it's done cooking.
It's really good. I would highly suggest getting them.
Look at it and see if it says gluten free, because I will bet it doesn't have wheat flour in it. I'll bet that's wheat free.
Corn, vegetable, corn, canola, soybean.
I guess they can't list it as gluten free if they did it in a factory with wheat stuff. But I'll bet technically the ingredients don't include any wheat. Whereas Doritos, there's no wheat in the ingredients, but there is wheat in the ingredients for like Doritos. So people who have celiac disease or, gluten and sensitivity or whatever, they can't eat Doritos without having issues.
Yeah. So it says, crafted with care from our Cocina?
Cocina.
Our authentic style tortilla chips are an invitation to get together with people who make your life better, to share stories, and taste the flavor you love. Yeah, we turn soft corn masa into crispy, bubbly, flavorful chips ready to be shared with friends and family.
So they make it from corn masa, which is kind of like a cross between cornmeal and corn flour, because it's ground, mortar and pestle style. So there's some smaller bits and some bigger bits.
Definitely suggest getting them.
Yeah.
They are absolutely amazing. Like, I never had a tortilla chip, like an actual just plain tortilla chip that I would actually consider just sitting there and eating.
Yeah. I eat them because I like the flavor of the corn chips, but I really like the purple corn. It's like kind of sweeter and has a little bit more depth of flavor, and it tastes more like roasted. All right.
Yeah. That was really good.
We're going
Not a coffee one. Or is there only coffee left?
There's only coffee one.
Okay. Whatever one you want.
That's all we have left.
Okay. Hello, today we are trying Black Rifle coffee. So it is an espresso mocha. There's 200 milligrams of caffeine in there. And it's America's coffee. It's veteran-founded Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Oh, did you shake it?
Nope.
Oh, no, that's the color.
Looks like mud.
Oh!
What
Whoa.
you would assume
Whoa,
the veteran
did
would
you
drink.
smell it?
Yes.
It's acidic and floral.
Yeah. Let's try it.
It pretty much tastes like it smells.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, well, it's not quite as acidic as it smells.
I like how it actually tastes like coffee, unlike a lot of...
The other energy coffee, like, yeah, the espresso can. Because usually it tastes like kind of coffee-flavored chocolate syrup milk or something. Like the...
This is just like cream and sugar coffee.
But it's very lightly creamed, so I'm guessing it probably just has like some casein solids or something like that in it, rather than...
I mean, it looks like mud pie water.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It has real brewed coffee. My eyes are blue. So it has like cellulose gum to help texture. It has ultra filtered milk. So basically, they're using like thick milk, which is high casein milk instead of cream. So it's basically like a cafe au lait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is extremely good. I'd buy it again.
Yeah. It tastes kind of like the way you make blend coffee.
Uh-huh.
But the sweetness comes naturally from the milk
coffee,
because it's
yeah.
because it's lighter roasted coffee, and then milk has more lactose in it than cream.
There's 13 grams of sugar in here.
Yeah, there's sugar in it. They've added sugar.
There's sucralose.
I can't taste it though. And it's a little bit there. But it doesn't taste like it has a bunch in it as a sweetener. It's not sugar free.
No.
It's low sugar. They put the sucralose to make up the difference in the amount of sugar so they can keep it, baseline.
But yeah, I'd buy that. That's good.
That is good. I kind of wonder if drinking a whole can would give me a headache like the low sugar energy drinks.
I don't know because it's mixed with coffee. It's not mixed with
it's mixed with
energy drink. It's mixed with something that's solid.
Yeah, it has something. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think I would definitely get it again. Although we do get good coffee, so our good coffee, if we iced it and put milk, it would taste about the same.
Yeah.
So we can make coffee that tastes about like this, but in a pinch, I'd prefer that over a Starbucks.
Oh, I would prefer anything over Starbucks.
Well, I'm saying like in the can. You don't find coffee in a can. You know what I mean? If there was this and then there was like a Starbucks branded one, I'd get that over it by far because it's real coffee. It's not first thing is corn syrup and different cream substitutes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, definitely try it. I'll rinse the glasses real quick in between, otherwise it's going to look dirty glass. That's why I had this purple water here.
Okay, I did eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Okay.
Nope, I'm actually going to save that one.
Save that one. All right. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Hello. Today we are trying another brand of chips. Well, another flavor of chips. So, we are trying Lay's Funyuns potato chips. So, Lay's has taken over the Aloha brand chip.
Oh yeah.
Which the Aloha brand chip had wavy, like this, sweet Maui onion chips.
Yeah.
They have done completely away with that, which I think it's utter bullshit.
Yeah.
And they need to come back with it. Kind of smells like it, but not really.
What flavor is supposed to be onion?
It's Funyun.
Yeah.
So it's like an onion flavored potato chip.
Yeah.
So let's see if this tastes like
It won't.
my all-time favorite potato
It won't.
chip.
There is sugar in
Which is
onions, but I don't think it's gonna match it.
No. It's good. But it's not the Maui sweet onion good.
It starts out tasting just like a Funyun, but you realize it's not sweet enough. By the time you realize it's not sweet enough to be a
The
Funyun,
flavor's gone.
that flavor's gone and you just get Lay's potato chip.
This is a dud.
Yeah.
Like, it tastes like a burst of onion right in the beginning.
It's not sweet enough
And then
to
it's
be.
gone.
It's not sweet enough to be a Funyun flavor.
Mm-mm.
Onion, but not Funyun flavor. You want a different chip? Just
Try it. Try it. Give it a try. See if you like it.
It's really hot today, so she's not wearing proper clothes to be on camera. So she's not on camera today to taste it, but she is telling us she does like it. Okay, so it is a good chip. I'd say missed the mark on it being Funyun flavor though, by far. It's not sweet enough. The flavor doesn't last long enough for
Not
you.
nearly long enough.
Right. Not for you to have it just suddenly be taken over by potato taste.
Yeah. I mean, it's like onion, potato!
Exactly. That's exactly it. But it happened really fast. The onion. Because it rapidly goes from sweet enough to be Funyun, just for a fraction of a second. And then it goes... Hello. Thank you for saying something, because our thing is dinging, but I don't have my headphones on, so I don't know when somebody comes into the chat. So thanks for saying hi.
Bye!
Bye. Bye? No, he said bye. I don't know what bye means. Is that hi and bye? I don't know. Alright. So we have a couple other things to try. We have another drink, and we have, what, 2 more chips? So, we're going to go ahead and... Do you need a drink break? No? Okay. We're going to go ahead and do another chip, and then we're going to do the drink.
Okay. Today we are trying Lay's bacon grilled cheese. So I'm not sure how I'm going to like this one because it all depends upon the bacon flavor. I'm not a bacon fan.
Right. this
I don't like bacon.
this one is on their flavor finalist list for their submitted flavor. So we're putting our 2 cents in this video. Instantly, it's salty liquid smoke.
Yeah.
It's not bacon. It's liquid smoke. It's got that acidic, bitter smell to it. So they definitely use liquid smoke as the flavoring for. That's like drinking a complex cocktail. What is going on? What is going on with that? There's like an evolution to its flavor as soon as you put it in your mouth. The smell is overpoweringly liquid smoke. It smells just like liquid smoke.
It does not smell like how it tastes.
First, you get that aromatic bacon, like bacon cooking.
At first, I get absolutely nothing.
You don't like that.
No.
Then,
with me, when I first put it in my mouth, there's nothing but potato chip. And then it goes into like a bacon flavor. And then when you're swallowing it, it's like there's a grilled cheese.
But see, what I'm getting at here's the thing. I think they're mismatching what most people think of as grilled cheese. Because what I get here, I'll go through the steps. Like aromatic bacon.
But cheesy bacon.
No, just bacon, and then it's that like when you bite into the fat of the bacon when it's crispy, where it just kind of crumbles, kind of like a pork rind. Once you get that flavor, it rolls into a mild cheddar flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Not an American cheese. Like you think, grilled cheese, American cheese. It rolls into like a cheddar flavor. Instead of
the bacon flavor is getting too strong.
But it's not bad. She doesn't like bacon. It tastes to me. I think they misbranded it because there is definitely a beef flavor element to this. You get that beef ramen kind of umami flavor. This would right. They put MSG. It's making the bacon taste more beefy. Bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah,
that's what this tastes like. Bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah, a crunchy bacon cheeseburger.
Does not hit the notes for grilled cheese, because grilled cheese should be salty, light savory. Yeah.
I gotta get the bacon out of my face.
Right. Right. So here's the thing where they missed the mark. They made the bacon too beefy by putting too much MSG. So it tastes more like beef than bacon after all the flavors mix. But
have several in a row, like just eat them in a row like I did, and your mouth will taste nothing but like bacon.
Mm-hmm. What sticks to my palate is the MSG beefy flavor and cheese.
I just got a lot of bacon flavor.
But I can tell the difference. It's not actual cheese. They used
Yeah, it tastes like American cheese.
No. It doesn't taste like American cheese. The cheesy flavor that sticks. It's like cheddar, but it's trying to think of the word for it. The way they make it taste cheesy is by using nutritional yeast. So it has almost like a you just had bacon cheeseburger and a sip of beer. You like that one too? Yeah, go ahead and get some more and put in your bowl. So it tastes like you're having a bacon cheeseburger and having a beer with
You're
it.
welcome.
To me, that's what the combination of flavors is like you're having a cheap American light beer.
I don't like
cheap,
that one though.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but their naming is completely off. It is not grilled cheese. You think grilled cheese, you think American cheese on white bread toast with a little bit of savory butter, as like a lingering flavor, not a lingering yeasty cheese taste in the end.
Yeah. It's not my flavor palette.
I don't mind it. It's not bad. It just doesn't taste.
I don't know. Like... I taste the bacon.
I know. It's a bacon flavor.
But
I'm just saying.
I don't really care for it.
I don't associate bacon with cheddar and say, oh, it's grilled cheese. I never make my grilled cheese with cheddar. It's always a mild cheese. It's always either American cheese, which is traditional, a provolone, which is really good. If you haven't had a grilled cheese with provolone cheese makes it the savoriness last longer, and if you put enough butter on it, or you use mayo on the toast when you toast it, then it tastes like you're having a whole breakfast, kind of. So that's usually what I use. I'll use mozzarella, but mozzarella has a little bit more of a bitter finish to it. So not bitter. I'm trying to think of the flavor.
I'm like, mozzarella bitter?
It's almost sweet, but tapers off. It's like a
like
sweet
a
to
savory.
Like a sweet to savory. Yeah, it's like that in between flavor that's not sweet, not savor.
Yeah.
To me, it comes off as like leaving your mouth empty afterwards. So I think of that as being kind of bitter, because when it's in your mouth, it's sweet and savory. But then when it's gone, then you notice how much of it is gone. You know what I mean? So yeah, it does not. None of the flavors that are in it, to me, bring grilled cheese in any way. It's like, oh, there's one other thing this could taste like. An all-star breakfast at Waffle House with cheese on your hash browns. Because of potato. Now think about it. If you get an all-star breakfast with bacon, it has that little bit
bacon,
of cheese.
because I don't...
He doesn't usually get bacon, but if you think about it, me, it kind of rings that way because of the potato chip. Tastes kind of like a hash brown.
Kind of.
So it basically is like a hash brown that's smothered and covered and has bacon bits. That's basically what the flavor kind of is. So it's kind of like cheesy bacon hash browns more than a grilled cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they use cheddar.
Yeah.
You know.
I can see that more than grilled cheese.
Yeah, by far.
I just know it's not mine. It's not my flavor palette.
No, it's very savory, and she has issues tasting.
No, I don't like the bacon.
I know, but that's because bacon is 90% of its actual flavor of evolution is savory flavors.
It's just fat.
Well, fat makes things stick to your tongue for a long time. That's why savory. Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
You get to pick.
Do you like this one?
Which one?
The onions.
Yeah, the onion one is. I bet that would be her favorite. Yeah, you like onions. She loves onion rings, so that makes perfect sense. She also likes crunchier chips, so that's why she likes the baby one. All right, everybody, we got a little bit more to go. We're gonna go ahead and
Two more.
Two more.
More items.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, we have two more. I thought we were down to 1 on that. All right, so we are gonna do another coffee. These have been in the fridge for like 3 days to make sure it stays cold. It's still starting to warm up because I've been having to sit over here under the hot light.
No, we still have 2 more things to taste anyways.
What's the other thing?
Peanut butter and jelly cups.
That's right. We do have a candy as a special treat. So that's our dessert. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. They can either do it very well or very badly. Yeah, shake it this time.
Hello. Today we are trying one of Dargon's favorite kind of coffees. It is a veteran-founded Black Rifle coffee company. It's espresso salted caramel. Salty caramel.
They can either do it really well or it's Nitro brewed. So I was about to say, you gotta wait a second. Well, at least the Nitro brew works. I can see the separation. Can you?
Yeah.
So it is.
I
Nitro
like
brew.
how on their coffee it looks like muddy water.
Yeah, it's like real coffee. All right.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Oh God, the smell. Oh no. If it's good tasting, it's fine, but it smells like a Starbucks after somebody has ordered 5 caramel macchiatos. What a smell.
Come on, drink it.
You're not drinking?
I'm trying to see your face.
So it's not the coffee flavor in your mouth is the coffee flavor's fine. I don't know how do they always get caramel wrong? It's gotta be artificially flavored. Just say artificial caramel flavor because it's just a smell. A
Brewed
pungent
coffee, water and coffee, yes. Non-fat, ultra-filtered milk, sugar, cream, natural and artificial flavors, cellulose gel, cellulose gum, cocoa, sodium hydroxide, carrageenan, sucralose, caffeine, vitamin E, and vitamin A.
Yeah. I don't know what natural flavors are in there, but the caramel is not one of the natural flavors. Because it's that same distinct, like, ester
The
spray.
natural flavor is salt.
Salt. They probably
The
added
unnatural
salt.
flavor
Is caramel. Because they always do it. Like, when you get caramel flavored coffee beans, they're pulling the same trick that they pull with you with Skittles. Here's something I've said in other videos. If you don't know, Skittles, the stuff on the inside, every single one is exactly the same flavor. It is mixed fruit. The stuff on the inside, it's mixed fruit or mixed berry, depending on which variety you get. The original is mixed fruit. The tropical one, I believe, is the Tutti Frutti mix on the inside, and the the berries and cream or whatever. That's the mixed berry flavor. Now, because the coffee part of this is so good, it kind of isn't that bad, but it is so much better than most of the other caramel flavors. But I don't get enough salt. I think it would probably be better if it was actually saltier. You know what I mean? Like the flavor.
I am good without examining that flavor.
There's the coffee itself has no added flavor. It's just the smell. So they did exactly what they do with Skittles. Like the inside, the base of it is exactly the same as the other coffee we just had. and then they add the esters, the smells that make you think of other flavors over it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like jelly beans too. The inside of jelly beans, it's all the same. It's just yeah, it's just tapioca. Well, if you get the good jelly beans, it's just tapioca gel on the inside.
Yeah.
Just hardened tapioca gel, and then the outside is sugar and esters and citric acid.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same trick they're pulling with this coffee. So yeah, why did you pour it all in mine?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it either?
No.
Yeah, because it's like it's not a
When
flavor.
have I ever just poured my coffee into your cup?
You know, you like the caramel flavoring stuff. You
No.
drink the rest of this.
I do not like the caramel flavoring stuff.
Then why did you buy some? Or was that one that your mom gave you?
No, that was one that I picked out, but
It didn't taste right? Yeah. Because they always stimulate the salt with potassium chloride. Potassium chloride does not taste like table salt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all of you people that are high blood pressure and use soda.
Okay, not right now.
Not right now. I'll make a soda for you.
We'll sit down for just a few more minutes,
And then
okay?
you can get another chip, okay? That's energy
That's
soda.
not a soda.
That's not soda. That's energy drink.
That's a not for kids thing. Okay. I love you.
If you all want,
Okay, not right now.
I'll make her a soda right now, so I can show people how to do it. So she likes long gun, or it's basically lychee soda. So I'm going to show you guys how to make it real quick. If anybody's watching, I'm on YouTube, you can watch it later. Yeah, you're going to have to watch from over there. You can't be over here, all right? So 3/4 of an ounce of long gun syrup. In glass.
You gotta go get dressed if you want to go with Mom.
Alright, and then you need a simple syrup. This is 2-to-1 simple syrup, so extra sweet or extra rich, whichever you choose to call it. And you put in just 1/4 ounce or 1 squeeze usually. A little less than 1/4 ounce of plain sweetener. And that's actually to counteract the fact that we're going to add a very small, I measured it out on a gram scale, and it actually ends up being about 0.12 grams with citric acid. Just that much. You can see it. Just that little, tiny little mound at the end of a measuring leveler. And I will get some ice and a soda, and I will be right back. Hold on just a second.
Don't forget the Reese's.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna large cube. Express. Okay. Alright. Then what I usually do is I will put about 2 ounces of club soda in the bottom on top of the ice, because it will do, there's 1.5, it's 3/4. If you put it in on top of the ice will kind of crack. It's cold enough. And what you're actually trying to do before you put the soda in to fizz it, you're trying to make it so that the citric acid mixes. And see, it'll like baking soda, citric acid. Yeah. I want to try this drink with malic acid, but the malic acid I have is like twice as strong as the citric acid I have, so I don't know how I'm going to measure it. I'd have to make like a whole pitcher for the right measurements of that. And you basically want to stir it until there's not any fizz left in that little bit down there. So that means that the citric acid is no longer reacting. And pour the soda off to the side of the ice cube, and then it'll push up the soda. I want to make it too full because she's going to carry it. And then you just kind of let the ice come up as you wiggle it, and then the syrup comes up with it. Lift the syrup up, and the bubbles mix it the rest of the way.
Baby!
I don't have a long straw.
Kira! Do you want your soda?
Yeah, she's probably getting clothes on. I think she's getting her skeleton suit. That's what I saw her carrying around. Alright, everybody, we have a couple of things left for us to try. No drinks, so I'm going to go ahead and coffee and then have the... I'm scared. Alright, everybody. Second to the last, well, this is the last actual one we were going to try, and then she got a dessert, so here we go.
Hello. Today we are trying Korean-style fried chicken potato chips.
Another flavor finalist from the suggested flavors on Blaze.
That seems like boy.
Adobo.
Yeah, but the boy.
It just smells like adobo seasoning to me. Yeah, it's just adobo. Not quite adobo. More like it's spicy. She might not like it. It finishes with some spice. It finishes with a little bit of spice. It starts out like herbs. Like herbs, you know what I mean? It's herbal, then it's sweet, then you get like a barbecue.
On? A turkey sandwich.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be a really good one. Okay, in your room, baby.
Take that to your room.
You're gonna get hurt if you keep bouncing next to the door, baby. It's
in your room only.
You get the aromatic herbs first. It's trying to place that herb. It's a star anise, that kind of almost Jamaican kind of like pulled pork. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of jerked spice a little bit. But there's a distinct flavor that's a Korean spice I cannot place. And it's that smell. What is it? I cannot place that taste. Look and see what spices it says, if it says any specific one.
Probably not.
Eimer might know.
Spice it.
Eimer might know, because it's a distinct spice that's in adobo. Like real adobo. It's in that as well.
Potatoes, be careful eating this, because it does have cayenne.
It's okay if it's manufactured. It's the cayenne, like the powder, that I can't have because it's actually the anti-caking agent I'm allergic to. So most of the time, if it's from manufacturers, I don't want to over your food. So usually, as long as it doesn't have anti-caking agent.
I thought it was a bit of cayenne. That's the spice.
That's the spice.
It's not super spicy.
Yeah.
But it's a spice.
But it's that bitter, roasted, herb. What is that? Shallots. It's the bitter baby onions. Shallots. That's what that smell is. It's roasted shallots. You get it now? Like that kind of like bitter onion taste in your nose almost? Or, you know what else it might be? Black garlic. Yeah. It could be shallots, or it could be a combination of shallots and black garlic. I think that might be what it is. Because the very first thing you get, it's a root.
Give me the soda.
Wait, this?
No, her soda.
Oh, there you go, baby. Make sure and put it on your counter by the TV. Put that stuff down for now. Put it down right here. You can come back for it. Put it down right on the floor.
No, on the floor, baby.
Take that and go put it by your TV so that you can drink it. It's too tall for you to drink while you're carrying it. You're gonna end up hurting yourself. But yeah, the first thing I get is like that extreme bitter savory from like a really long, slow roasted garlic and onion flavor. Kind of like when you do a onion boil. You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm talking about? That kind of like strong, bitter, savory is one of the first things you get.
It smells like butter too. When you smell it,
It does smell buttery, but the flavor is not buttery. The flavor is very much.
No, if you taste it, there's like a creamy, fatty kind of a note, which could be associated with like when you're cooking with butter.
I get coconut. I get like the like ghee substitute coconut kind of flavor off of it.
Ghee, yes. It's not butter, it's ghee.
Okay, I can see that. But I think it's like they're not using real butter and flavoring, so it's like. Yeah. A little bit of cayenne on the tonsil. Yeah. Yeah, I would say this is really good. It's not for somebody that has a really mild palate though, because it does have
A build up spice.
a build up like burn, but it's just slow
You know what
burn.
this would be really good with? That 7-layer dip.
Oh yeah, yeah. This would be good with something else that accompanies something that's
By itself, the spice builds up. It's good.
yeah.
This is like an everything chip. You can have it by itself. You can have it with other things. Just dipped in sour cream would be good.
That's the spice. It's it's a certain type of pepper. Sichuan pepper. That's what that taste is. It's Szechuan peppercorn. Szechuan peppercorn. It's like pepper, but it's without the spice. It's just like a funny feeling on your tongue. You know what I'm talking about? It's like an almost numbing kind of flavor on your tongue from Szechuan pepper. That's what the flavor is, Szechuan pepper.
The only thing that I'm worried about is if
Okay, we're busy.
not in here.
Yeah, just in a minute, baby.
The only thing I'm worried about is with it being tested here in America, and everybody in America thinking bacon is God, that this flavor is gonna lose over that nasty ass other one.
I think they probably keep both because they're going to keep. Generally, they keep 3 out of all the finalists. They keep a barbecue or spicy flavor. They keep a mild herbal flavor, usually like a creamy one, and then they keep one that's like kind of out there. Because the last one they kept was actually the tikka masala. They kept it for 6 months, which is weird because tikka masala isn't even an Indian thing. It's actually
Not right now.
It was actually a Canadian guy
Go play.
in a. There was a Canadian guy in a. Well, he was ethnically Indian, born in Canada, and made the recipe for somebody in a British restaurant who said that their red chicken needed more sauce. So they made basically kind of like a real quick butter chicken sauce to go with it, which is buttermilk or cream or sour cream or creme fraiche, as they call it, tomato paste, and spices. So they did that, and that's what tikka masala is. Like chicken tikka masala is a corruption of red chicken and butter chicken, basically. So they kept that last time this seasonal thing went around.
Yeah.
So, but they also kept the tzatziki sauce one. That was the savory herbal one, or creamy one.
That one was really
That one was good, and I'm glad they kept it around. I think you can still get it in some places, wherever it was most popular it might be. Because I think we saw it a while back here in California. And I can't remember what the other third one was. It wasn't one that we usually... Actually, it might have been one we hadn't tried. We tried all 5 of the finalists last time. This is only 3 of the finalists. There's usually 5 finalists.
There's only 3 this time.
Yeah. Oh, 3 total finalists of all of them? I don't know. I'd have to check the website just to be sure. But yeah, those were the finalists that we were able to get. There might have been a couple more, but some of the finalists are also regional, so it might only be 3 available here. So that's the wrap up of all of the savory stuff and drinks. We have one special thing next. So in the next part of the video, we'll be doing that one.
So, today we are trying something that made Robbie do the face. He loves Reese's cups.
Now, I love Reese's because of the peanut butter that's in the Reese's is distinct to Reese's cups.
And so then I told him, as I seen this one, which is strawberry Reese's peanut butter big cup, because it has strawberry jam in it. I'm like, hey, they have Reese's peanut butter and jelly cups. And he's like, ew, not grape jelly. I'm like, well, the one I'm looking at has strawberry in it. And then as I scroll down further, grape. So since he said, ew, not grape, I got the grape one.
You do the grape first.
I don't know.
And then smell.
Yeah, you're gonna eat it. So,
Reese. Oh, they're thicker. Oh, does that mean that it's not going to be the right peanut butter? So here's the deal. Because Reese's uses molds, I'm going to. I'm fine. Because Reese's uses molds for all of their other supposed peanut butter cups that are shaped like things, they can't use this type, the actual Reese's cup peanut butter in it, because they have to make it squeezable so they can squeeze it into the mold. Whereas these cups are layered. So I'm hoping that they layer like the peanut butter on one side and then put the jelly as another layer.
it's not.
It's squeezed in.
Jelly's on the bottom.
Okay, but they make the cups upside down. So that actually, it might actually be an actual layer of peanut butter. I'm hoping that's what it is. So you guys can see it as well. Well, there's not really a cross section. There's not really a good cross section. You can see that there's a thin layer, almost like on those little petit pois biscuits that have the jelly in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how they have the ketchup slices. It smells like those jars of pre-mixed peanut butter and jelly. That's what it smells like. It smells like the pre-mixed peanut butter and jelly jars. I'm glad there's a lot of peanut butter in there. But I'm thinking that it's going to be... I don't want to... Okay, I got jelly and peanut butter. Mm-hmm. That's a grape one?
Yeah.
I kind of have hope that the strawberry one is not going to taste like that as badly. But you can see different amounts of jelly for each one, so it's just like a sandwich where it's now. It's not grape flavor. It's peanut. It's peanut butter with purple drink.
Yeah.
I think Kira would like that because she doesn't have an aversion to purple drink. Because purple drink tastes, and for a good reason, it tastes like the grape flavored Dimetapp.
Yeah.
Or Robitussin. Because they literally use the same flavor.
And people in their 30s and 40s, that's what we had when we were growing up.
Because it was the cheapest one. The grape is always the cheapest one you can get for Dimetapp or Robitussin. And so it's always the one that is on the shelf for the lowest price.
Okay, cut the other one so that way we could get a different flavor.
I need something in between.
Yes.
This one might be a little better distributed because it's not got a blob on top. That means the machine a little bit messed up when they were distributing.
Ugh.
Yeah. See, this one has the jelly a little bit more distributed, if you can see. That has a consistent layer. The other one didn't. Here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the jelly is just like those cookies with the jelly in the middle. It's not like a real jelly. It's like a preserve, but it's not. It's like artificial preserve where they add cellulose texture or whatever to like regular jelly.
Very thick.
Yeah. That one's not that bad. It doesn't taste like medicine.
I mean, I wouldn't buy these again.
No, I wouldn't buy them again.
And I only bought them because of his reaction.
Yeah. This one, ew, I left jelly behind. Might be a good thing if I need to taste it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too sweet.
Yeah. The fruit, it's too sweet.
Yeah, it's too sweet.
The contrast is too much.
Yeah.
Like the fruit is too sweet for the amount.
I wouldn't suggest them. I mean, even for kids, I don't even think kids.
What is that
like
weird cinnamon on the strawberry one? I was testing it.
Know.
I tasted a little more because I was like, what is that weird? You get a weird, like, cinnamon savory aftertaste to the strawberry jelly.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I guess it's the conflicting flavors of the nutty peanut butter with the strawberry flavor, but it tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah.
Like not like real cinnamon, more like the big red chew gum kind of cinnamon.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I don't really care for it. Ugh. Yeah. So
So
that's all for now.
yeah, of all of them, I would say the C4 Jolly Rancher one is probably for most people the most palatable one of all of them for the drinks. Because a lot of people don't like good coffee. They don't want like a cafe au lait or whatever. But I don't like it. I hate it. But I think overall most people would find this one the most palatable of
What about for
the
the
drinks. For the chips, I would say thinking about every they would probably go for the bacon, the one with the bacon. The
I'd say just the plain potato chips.
no, you mean the corn chips? I would say yeah. Oh no, I was talking about from the Lay's.
Oh,
Like-
from the Lay's?
From the Lay's, I would say overall people are probably going to go for the grilled
Yeah.
cheese with bacon, even though it doesn't taste like bacon grilled cheese. It tastes like bacon cheeseburger. It's just bacon cheeseburger. If you bite it, it's bacon cheeseburger. It's not no grilled cheese to it at all. It's just bacon cheeseburger.
I don't like it.
Yeah, she doesn't like it because she doesn't like bacon on her cheeseburgers.
No, out of us, which is your favorite?
Oh, for
drink?
us,
Yeah.
for drink, I would say the plain coffee, the mocha, just the regular mocha. That's the best one. From the chips, I'm kind of a toss up between the bacon cheeseburger tasting one and the corn chips. I would say for everyday, always going to be okay with me is the corn chips.
Well, yeah.
If it's like I want to sit down and taste
I
something
love
kind of
you.
like a meal, if I want to like
No, wait a few minutes.
if I want to satisfy like a snacky craving, I would say it's the bacon cheeseburger. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
In a minute.
In a video.
Okay. Now it's your turn to do your overall synopsis of basically start with what you think everybody's gonna pick, and then move
I,
out.
I agree that the C4 is what everybody would pick to drink.
Yeah, because not everybody's a
Um,
coffee connoisseur for one, and two.
The
it's an-
C4 is actually what I would buy again too versus the coffee because
Yeah.
I can make better coffee at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I can buy better coffee at Dutch Brothers.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite flavor of just plain ass coffee. I mean, if
Right.
I'm going to be buying coffee
Mhm.
that is already pre-made, it's going to be a specialty coffee,
Mhm.
and it's not going to taste
Maybe.
like something I can make at home.
Yeah.
If
And
I can
basically
make it at
that's-
home,
yeah.
why the fuck would I buy it?
Yeah, because we get things like here.
Hold on. Wait.
Wait, Go
You
to your
see
room.
us talking, you need to wait, okay?
wait in your room.
You
for a
know
little
that we're doing a video, you need to wait. I see it.
bit. You're not listening, baby girl.
I see it.
Go to your
I
room.
see you, but you need to use your ears. Remember, if you're not going to use your ears, I'm going to bite them off. Okay, go to your room. Thank you.
Yeah, because it basically just tastes like good coffee with milk.
Yeah, which I can make at home. I
Yeah.
have good coffee at home. I have really good coffee at home. I think I have better tasting coffee
Yeah,
at home.
because I mean, we
But-
get stuff like I have top of the morning coffee from Jacksepticeye and a bunch of other stuff. So I mean,
Well, the San Francisco Bay coffee in the freezer.
Yes.
We have coffee pots that taste really good in the Keurig.
yeah,
We have good coffee here, where I can make something like the coffee, if not better.
Yeah.
Right here at home.
Yeah.
With the flavors that I like, with the flavors I enjoy, I can make better tasting coffee
at home.
than this.
Yeah.
So I would not buy this coffee again. What I can't make at home. See, this is the way I look at things. Can I make it at home?
Yeah.
Can I make it better at home? Or can I make it just a little less quality as good at home?
Yeah.
Like if it's so minor that I don't mind making it at home to get that flavor palette, I'm not gonna buy it. If I buy something, it's because I can't make it at home.
Yeah.
So if I can't make it at home, And the only way I can taste it is if I buy it. Then I'll buy it. So like the C4, I would buy because I can't make that at home.
Right.
You know, and not only that, it's an energy drink, so I can't make that at home either. And it's a flavor that I don't have just laying around the house.
Yeah.
So I would buy it again. As far as the chips, like, it would either be the Korean barbecue for me, or the tortilla chips.
Yeah.
If it is a item I will buy and just put it in the house until I get in the mood. Between those two, I would probably say the potato chips.
Yeah.
I mean, the Korean barbecue is good. I would buy it again.
Yeah.
If I also bought like turkey meat, sandwich stuff, stuff to go with it, because even though it's good on its own, it would be better. It's like a jar of pickles. It's not something that we have in our fridge, and it's not something I buy even once a year.
Yeah.
It's something I buy every so many years. You know, whenever we have a craving for a deluxe sandwich where it's like turkey meat, the good mayo, the laughing cow cheese, pickles, lettuce on a sandwich, and we will gorge ourselves with that for like a week straight.
Yeah.
And then we won't have it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So that I can see adding to that sandwich.
Right. So
it's not a bag of chips that I would just buy and leave in the pantry and you know, just let it sit there until we get in the mood to have some chips.
Okay.
Even though they are good on its own, it's not what I would buy.
Yeah. So the overall though, what do you think?
The potato, or not the potato, but the
season.
Yeah.
No, not for you. I'm saying what you think to people.
Yes, I would say that too, because it's a good overall chip.
Yeah.
You can have it with salsa. You can have it on its own. You can have it with dips. You can have it with
that's kind of
just a little bit of sour cream. You can have it with literally anything, and it would be good.
You know what a good accompaniment thing would be for it? It would be one of those chips that would be good if you had pico de gallo rather than a salsa.
Yes.
Because that
would be good with salsa too. It's literally a chip.
Make it too wet. I think salsa.
No, I think it would be good. I think that chip would be good with anything and everything.
Well, yeah,
including
it wouldn't be bad.
Own, just because it adds excess flavor, but very lightly. It is very lightly seasoned.
I just think that
enough
with
to where
salsa, I'm just saying with salsa, I think it would be kind of defeating it being spiced. You could use it,
so.
But it wouldn't add much to it if it's very tomatoey. I think tomatoey flavors would overpower.
I don't think so. I think it would complement.
You think it would stand out?
Yeah, I think it would just not very much, but there's enough seasoning in there that it can stand on its own, or it can go with pretty much anything.
I'm not disputing that it could go into anything. I'm just saying that a lot of people don't have a discerning palate enough to distinguish the difference between using a regular chip and using something seasoned when it comes to stuff like Ace Picante or you know, some other natural brand salsa.
I think it would
probably improve it.
It would improve it just because the flavors in that chip will enhance the subtle flavors that are in the background of salsa. It'll make it stand out more, which would make the salsa taste even better.
Yeah, I can't dispute that. I think it would taste better, but I don't think it would be a huge leap. But yeah, it would make it better.
I think it would be a huge leap, because with salsas like that,
sometimes
you only need a little bit in order to have a huge leap.
That's true. If you're not one of those
flavor,
people,
along with the cumin flavor in there, it would make the parsley stand out more in salsa. It would make the onion and stuff stand out more.
As long as you're not one of those. If you're a salsa dipper, it'll be a lot bigger difference than if you're a scooper.
A scooper.
Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense.
Which I'm a dipper, so.
Yeah, I'm always a dipper. I can't do that. Everything. You're just eating tomato sauce if you're scooping it.
Now, if it is more like a big chunk salsa, kind of like where if you're chopping tomatoes and you're chopping you know, all the stuff, but you're not making it into like a liquid.
That's what I'm saying. It would go really good with pico de gallo. Yeah, pico de gallo with those chips would be like
amazing,
the next level because all the spices in the chip, and then you get the fresh, you know, onions.
But these I could see being a chip that is just on the center island, so that way if we get a chimichanga and this stuff comes out, you can just dip it, and it would go good. It would enhance the flavor of literally anything that you put with it.
Yeah.
It will not deplete the flavor of what you go with it because most everything has garlic or onions in there.
Yeah.
So it would enhance those flavors of both the chip and whatever you're eating it with.
Yeah.
Even if you're eating it with something sweet, like say sweet onion dip or French onion dip, it would enhance that flavor because it would make the onion stand out more.
Yeah, the seasonings aren't distinctly like ethnic in any specific sense.
No, it's not. It would actually go good all around with everything.
It would pretty much go great with like Indian chutneys too. You could get like Indian chutney or make it would probably be great with raita.
Yeah.
Or tzatziki sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, these corn chips would be good with literally anything.
That's savory.
You could put it on the plate no matter what.
Yeah.
And it would be just fine.
That's why,
So I think that is what everybody would go for.
Yeah, of all of them, I think the chips, the corn chips, would be the overall pick for all of it.
Yeah.
So, like, the best combination out of all of them, I would be the C4 and the chips.
Yeah. I mean,
what's the name on the chips again?
The chips I would get again. The chips I do plan on buying again because they are delicious.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it translates to the kitchen of Josefina. So it's La Cocina de Josefina. So it's basically the kitchen of Josefina, but it would be Josefina. So basically, it says it's from somebody's kitchen. That's the name. That's the brand.
Which I would buy it again.
Yeah, it's really good.
I am gonna be buying it again.
Yeah.
Those are what I would have commonly in the house, just because it would go with pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I don't see it going with that I bought recently is fruit flavored yogurt.
Yeah. I mean, anything savory it would go with. Sweet stuff, it wouldn't go with sweet stuff.
But, like, on potato chips, I could see it going on potato chips. Sandwiches. Yeah, like, I could see it going with anything. Unless it is super sweet, then I can see it going with anything.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So, I think, overall, that is what people would buy the most of, just because it would go with everything.
Yeah. I agree. It pretty much goes with anything savory, even in the slightest.
I do know a lot of people right now are big into pickled veggies.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
so that would go good with that, too.
Veggies.
Just put on some pickled veggies on there and just eat it. That would be good.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are putting pickled veggies and shit like that with just mustard on cottage cheese. That is absolutely disgusting.
Well, I think it all started with Gordon Ramsay putting kimchi on his grilled cheese.
But why mustard on cottage cheese?
That I don't. That, from my understanding, it's an attempt by like the Midwest Northern people to spice up something bland. Because mayo and mustard are the only spices that they use. That's what my understanding of it. If anybody can clarify that, that's from my understanding. Because that people think that yellow mustard, like French's mustard, is spicy. Midwesterners, Midwesterners and like northern.
It's not spicy. It's just vinegar.
It's not. They think that strong flavors is what spice is. That's why they think mayonnaise is spicy, especially like the Kewpie mayo, which has flavor. I really
thought that people were joking when they said that mayo was spicy.
No, it's because it has flavor. it adds flavor. That's basically anything that adds flavor they think is a spice. They like still think salt and pepper is spicy. Like pepper is the strongest spice that a lot of people Midwest and Northern use.
I'm so sorry for their mouth.
Yeah. Well, that's why, I mean, like, you put paprika on, like, regular roasted paprika on something, they'll think it's spicy because they can taste that little bit of capsaicin that's in there when there's literally no palatable amount of spice, like, you know. Because, yeah, it's from a pepper, and it's from a pepper that's not quite a bell pepper if you get the good stuff. Hey, you want to try this? Tell us if you like this. What? Chocolate. It's chocolate.
It's peanut butter, and jelly chocolate.
No, come tell us if you like it, baby.
Hey, come here.
Come tell us if you like it.
Hey.
Kira.
She's gone.
She's gone. She probably likes it. She'll come back for another one. Then she can tell us. So, yeah. Well, we're waiting for the review. You don't like it? Did you lick it? So, the review for the this is the better of the two.
A
A 4-year-old
is obsessed with chocolate and peanut butter. Does not like it.
It doesn't taste like peanut butter after you put strawberry that's got cinnamon aftertaste to it. So yeah, I agree with her. Kid turns down chocolate.
It's bad. You know it's bad when a 4-year-old comes and drops it into your hand.
Yeah. When a 4-year-old turns down candy, you know you did something wrong.
You failed. I'm sorry, you failed.
Right?
Okay, so Reese, if Reese will be watching this video, okay, here's my suggestion. Instead of the deep cups, use actual jelly
They can't.
or jam or something like that in the bottom of them. You can even put it in the freezer section.
Yeah.
Or refrigerated section.
Right.
Um,
Here's my suggestion. These flavors would be better if they were like an ice cream pop with flavor, like fruit flavor on the outside and peanut butter on the inside.
No. If they want to do this, what you do is, yes, keep the jelly at the bottom because you only need a little bit of jelly. Cut the peanut butter in half. Make it the short cups with only a little dollop of jelly in the bottom because you only need a little bit of jelly for the peanut butter.
Yeah, but you gotta cut the sweetness in half.
Yeah, like seriously, like just do like a strawberry preserve in the bottom. You can even just do something other than this kind of jelly.
Or here's another suggestion. This one might actually be better. Take a small thin layer of peanut butter and flavor it with the jelly. So
No.
Why?
No, I don't like peanut butter and jelly mixed together.
I'm saying it would only be flavor, like the peanut butter would be like the unsalted, like just,
No.
I'm just saying consistency and the texture also would help this. Because
That's why I'm saying some jelly preserves, not this kind of jelly.
Yeah, I don't
This
think
kind of
they'd
jelly
ever-
is gross.
Yeah.
But you could do this, but don't make it the big cups. Make it like two of the smaller cups, and then you could put it like either in the refrigerated section or even the freezer section with the
Too much overhead for the design. I understand why they did it the way they did, but to solve their problem, one, have the peanut butter, and two, cut down the sweetness of the jam. Make it so it tastes like the actual fruit rather than this sweet sticky jam you get from the refrigerator. Because there's no bread, there's no savory like buffer between the peanut butter and jelly. Nobody makes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and just licks the inside out. That's what that is like.
Yeah,
There's
our kid does do that.
Yeah.
But she still turned these down. You literally had a 4-year-old who's obsessed with chocolate. Who is addicted to chocolate.
And loves regular Reese's. She loves regular Reese's too. So
she loves chocolate.
Another thing is, I know for a fact that This is sucralose sugar in the jam.
Yeah, I don't know, but it is gross. You missed the jelly mark like crazy.
The jelly is just...
I would definitely go with the freezer section versus a shelf stabled jelly.
Yeah.
Like, if you want it to be a hit, use real jelly.
Yeah.
And then just freeze it. It won't melt the chocolate. It won't alter the chocolate.
Oh, no, they use dextrose sugar. That's why.
But still, you know, it's not good.
It's not.
I mean,
The grape one...
to have a 4-year-old
The
just
grape
be
one
like,
just
nope.
tastes like Dimetap, but like you dipped a Reese's in Dimetap.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's all I have to say.
Yep. So that's all for now. We're gonna... I think our grocery order is probably ready.
It is.
So we're going to be off for a little while, and we'll probably either start the stream at 6 our normal time, or a little bit before if we have everything set up and good to go for that. We are going to go back to grounded. Only people who watch this section of this video will know there's a time slip that happened in our grounded episode the last time. So what you're going to watch is what would have happened if what did happen didn't happen.
Right?
So only people who see this, whether it's going to be a special clip that's distributed, or this live, which is available on YouTube for you to see again later, are going to see this section explaining. There's what?
I can't sit much
Yeah,
longer
I
in
know.
this chair.
We're going to end here in a second. So, what you saw in the last live is going to be what's going to happen in the next live if what happened in the first live didn't happen. So, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Go ahead and cut the mic.